Hey everybody, welcome to day 3 of the new coach training. So today we are going to talk all about discipline. In your business, being disciplined is one of the most important things that you can honestly do in order to move your business forward. One of the biggest excuses that we get as Beachbody coaches every single day while we're working is that people don't have enough time. So they don't have enough time to join a challenge group. They don't have enough time to work out. They don't have enough time to meal prep. They don't have enough time to fill in the blank, right? This is something that we also hear all the time from coaches who are working the business or attempting to work the business, that they don't really have time in their day to send out their invites, that they don't have time in their day to listen to personal development. What I'm here to tell you today is that all of those excuses are crap, and that you 100% have the time in your day to make this work. What it really comes down to is scheduling and planning out every aspect of your day. So I plan out my day from the moment I wake up in the morning to the moment I'm going to bed at night. This might seem crazy, might seem like overkill. I'm telling you, it is the only way to become successful. Planning out your day and knowing everything you're going to do for that day and scheduling in time for specific tasks is really important. Now, the time you put into this business is up to you. That's why Beachbody is so amazing, because whatever you want to get out of this business, you're going to put in that amount of work. So if you want to be a hobby coach, someone who just, kind of dabbles in the business here and there, you might only put in a half hour a day. But if you're someone like me who wants to be a 6-figure earner with this business, a 7-figure earner one day, you're going to want to put in a lot more time. So for me, I schedule out my day and it might look something like this. I wake up in the morning and immediately I drink my pre-workout. I let that kick in a little bit. I push play and I am working out by, let's say it's a work day. I wake up around 5. By 5:30, I'm working out. 6 to 6:15, I'm finished with my workout. Then I'm showering, getting ready for work, getting in the car. As soon as I get in the car, I have a 45-minute commute. Guys, I love the radio just as much as anybody else. I love jamming out to music. Music is one of my favorite things in this world. But on my car ride into work, music is not helping me advance my business. So what do? I throw on some personal development. I'm listening to my Audible book in the car on a 45-minute drive into work. I am not a texter and driver, and I really hope you aren't either. So for me, I'm not going to be able to do invites while I'm sitting in the car driving, but I can listen to my personal development and get my mindset into gear first thing in the morning. There's really no better way for me to start my day. So that would be something. So by the time it is 8 o'clock in the morning and I'm starting my work day, I've already knocked 2 things off my to-do list, 2 of my really big tasks that I have to do, and they're done, right? As simple as that. Then I go to work, and I might even schedule different time during my day, on my prep periods of work, at my lunch period, to get some tasks done. So I might send out some friend requests. I might do some shout out like happy birthdays. I might do some Instagram stories on my work break. Those are just little things throughout the day that I can do. Now for me, I go to work. As soon as I'm home from work, it depends on my day. So if I have a later work day, almost as soon as I'm coming home, scheduling dinner, and I'm scheduling my business hours. Now, this is probably going to sound crazy to you guys, but this business is not your whole life. We all have families. We have significant others. We have children maybe, right? There are different things that we have and people in our lives that also need to be scheduled into our life. It's just plain and simple. You cannot have a healthy relationship with your spouse if you are working your business 24 hours a day. This is why planning and scheduling becomes essential. So I highly suggest making sure that you have time to set aside every single day with your significant other. So me and my husband, we have polar opposite schedules. So sometimes when I get home from work, he's only there for about 1 hour, maybe an hour and a half before he's going out to his show. So he's playing in wherever he is that day for one of his gigs. So we plan that time to maybe watch some TV on the couch, hang out together, make food together, whatever it is that we want to do, but we have that time together. Scheduling each other into our lives as well. If you have kids, you cannot be on your phone 24/7. You need to be paying attention to your children. So of course, you schedule out these times. Going to the park every day with your child might be an hour in your schedule that you are planning out. These things are super important. Okay. Having this vision that we talked about already on day 1 is what is going to make you be disciplined. Like I said in the beginning, if your vision is to be a 6-figure earner, you know that you have to, every single day, do these vital behaviors. If you don't do them consistently, you start to fall back. Your business is not going to advance forward if you are constantly falling behind. So, business hours is so important. Having open communication about those business hours with your significant other, whoever you live with at home, is also important. I know that if I was working my business for 4 hours straight one day, and my husband might have not been aware that those were my business hours and maybe wanted to plan dinner or something that night, that's where things can get a little bit messy. So you really have to have open communication with whoever you live with in your house as well, so that they know, okay, these are my business hours. This is not a joke to me. This is what I want to do. This is what's happening. It's really important. Okay. Now, not everyone, and I really want to stress this, guys, because I hear this a lot, not even just from my coaches, but from just coaches in general in the business. And this has kind of been a big thing in the Beachbody world, in the entrepreneur world, in the network marketing world. Not everybody is going to support you on this journey. That sounds hard to say, but it's true. I feel like I have been very lucky because I have a lot of people in my life that support me, but there are people that are not going to support you through this. It is up to you to prove to them. Well, you might, and you don't need them to support you, but it's up to you to put in the work, put in the time and the effort to prove to them how important this is to you and how much of a difference it's making in your life. If you want to be a Beachbody coach, but you're not actually doing anything with the business, people outside that are close to you are not going to really take you seriously and may never fully support you. Again, there's going to be haters out there that just no matter what aren't going to support you. And I say la vie, goodbye, get out of here. I don't care. So your success, though, is going to show them how this business works and how dedicated you are. You have to stay disciplined in order to make this business work. When you show up every single day, your business moves forward. It's just the way it is. So your vision that you have for this business, your goals that you have in mind, right? Your vision is going to align with your goals. Whatever that vision is, you need to set certain goals. So if you have this big dream of being a top 10 coach, well, your goal cannot be to invite 10 people a day, right? You need to have those hairy, scary goals, and you need to plan and you need to schedule. You need to work your ass off in order to make this a reality, okay? This business is not easy work. It's easy to do the vital behaviors, but it's a lot of work and it's worth every single second. But I really urge you to take time out of your day and to think about what you really want from this business. Make sure that vision is very, very clear, because the more you know what you want from this business, the more disciplined you are going to be. Your schedule that you create is going to reflect exactly what you want to get out of this business. Okay? Sounds good. What else did I want to say? You have to be a leader, guys. So this is something that I struggled with too. I was very, and I know this is the same thing for a lot of people. Like when you first become a coach in this business, you rely on your coach for so many things. And I did this too. I relied on my coach for so much, for helping me train my other coaches. Anytime I had a question, I'd be asking them instead of kind of just doing the research on my own. In order to be successful and to be disciplined and to make this work, you need to be a leader. If you are a leader, your coaches are going to become leaders. It's just the way it works. So if I'm a leader today to Sally, Harry, and Joe, right? Those 3 coaches are going to mimic me and be leaders to their 3 coaches, right? And then it's just this ripple effect. Your business is just going to boom. The more you lead, the more disciplined you are, and the more that you show your business builders, your women in your challenge group, your teammates, how hard you're going to work and how disciplined you're going to be. I know that as soon as you start being disciplined and you see the benefits and you see that income progression and you see your business and your leaders start to build, it's the most amazing feeling. So staying disciplined and really staying on track is the best thing that you can ever do for your business. And I just am really excited to talk with you guys after today about your goals, your plan, how you're going to schedule out your day in order to make this work. Cannot wait to talk to you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.